Okay, let's dive right into a huge, and I mean huge, shift in how your future clients are going to find you. See, if you're an entrepreneur, your next big client probably isn't at some stuffy networking event. Nope, they're asking an AI. So the real question, the one we're going to unpack right now, is how do you prove you're a real, living, breathing expert to these new AI gatekeepers? Let's get into it.
So I want to start with a question, and I really want you to think about this one. Is all the work you're putting in, all the marketing you're doing, is it actually making you a digital ghost? I know, it's a tough question, but it's probably the most important one you can ask yourself right now.
Because here's the painful truth for so many incredible professionals. You are grinding it out, putting in those 60-hour weeks. But, as Edwin Duterte of Voxel Micro Video Labs points out, in the one place your clients are really truly looking for you, which is online, you are completely and totally invisible.
And you know what that grind looks like, right? It's those 7:15 a.m. meetings with the bad coffee and the sad pastries. It's giving the same 60-second elevator pitch over and over. It's those mixers with the cold shrimp. And those business cards you're handing out, Edwin Duterte calls them paper tombstones, because they just go to die in a drawer somewhere. Yeah, that old playbook, it's broken. It's done.
So if the old way is dead, what's taken its place? Well, it's time to meet the new gatekeepers. Because, again, your next big client isn't schmoozing in a mixer. They're sitting at their computer, probably late at night, and they're having a conversation with an AI. And just look at the kinds of questions they're asking these AI's platforms like Grok, Gemini, and ChatGPT. They aren't just typing in keywords. They're asking for the most trusted attorney or a verifiable expert CPA. They're demanding to see the real authority. They want proof before they even think about picking up the phone.
But here is where it gets really interesting. The AIs, they have a big problem of their own. The source material calls it a trust crisis. They are absolutely terrified of recommending what they call AI-generated slop. Their entire reputation is on the line. So what they are desperately, and I mean desperately looking for, is one thing: proof of human.
So, if AI is on this frantic search for proof that you're a real human expert, how on earth do you give it to them? Well, you need the right credentials. Think of it like a passport, one that lets you speak the very specific language that these new gatekeepers understand.
And that language is called EEAT. This is the big one. It's Google's ranking algorithm, but now it's basically the gold standard for all AI. It's the framework they use to measure proof of human, and it stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness.
Let's just quickly break that down, because each letter answers a critical question for the AI. Experience asks, is this person actually real? Have they been in the trenches? Expertise asks, okay, but are they a true master of what they do? Authoritativeness wants to know, are they a recognized leader? Can I verify it? And then trustworthiness, maybe the most important of all, asks, can I believe this person? Are they legit?
And this is where it all clicks into place. That old grind we talked about, the mixers, the cold calls, it builds exactly zero digital ETEAT. It literally makes you a digital ghost. But a professional video podcast, according to the source, it's pretty much the only thing that can deliver a 10 out of 10 on all four of those pillars. It turns you from a ghost into the exact expert that AI is looking to recommend.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Cool, I'll just prop my phone up and shoot a quick video. Not so fast. Quality is everything here. And I love this quote from Edwin Duterte. A grainy, echoey hostage video filmed from your home office screams amateur, not authority. It's basically the online version of showing up to a huge business meeting in your pajamas. It just doesn't work.
So how do you create content that screams authority? Well, the model we're looking at is called the EEAT engine. It's a system designed specifically to take your deep human expertise and wrap it in all the signals of authority and trust that the AIs are programmed to look for. And the best part? It's designed as a really simple partnership. Your job is to handle the first two letters, the experience and the expertise. You just have to show up and talk about what you know, share your real, on-the-ground stories. The studio's job is to handle the other two, the authoritativeness and the trustworthiness. They provide all the technical stuff that signals you're the real deal.
So, what does that technical stuff actually look like? Well, authoritativeness comes from things like professional cameras and beautiful cinematic lighting. It just looks important. And trustworthiness? That comes from broadcast quality microphones and crystal clear audio. When you sound clean and professional, people and AIs believe you. It all comes together to create a professional stage that tells the AI, yep, this one's legit.
Okay, so let's say you do this. You create content that absolutely aces the EEAT test. You've established your proof of human. What happens then? What are the actual, tangible benefits of becoming an authority that AI recommends?
The payoff is pretty incredible. First, you just win at AI search. You're giving the AI the exact high-quality food it's starving for. Second, you start attracting clients who are already sold on you. They've watched you, they feel like they know you, and they trust you before you've even spoken. Third, you get to stop the grind. Your video works for you 24/7, like the perfect global sales pitch. And finally, the big one. You get your time back. All those hours wasted on marketing that was going nowhere, they're yours again.
So we end right back where we started, but now with a very clear choice. In this new world of AI gatekeepers, the question really is that simple. Are you going to stay a digital ghost, totally invisible to your best future clients, or are you going to step up and become the verifiable human authority that AI is literally designed to find? The choice is all yours.